everything I eat in a day down 65 pounds as an active plus-size gym girl with calorie deficit and exercise. After my morning workout, I usually have my clear protein, my fiber, and my EAAs. I ended up drinking it when I got to work. So for breakfast today, I'm going to do a little yogurt bowl. This is organic peanut butter from Aldi. I do have to mix it up because it's a little oily. I'm going to take the Chobani plain non-fat and then an Aldi vanilla yogurt, mix it together. I'm going to pair it with an orange on the side, and then I'll probably do, I think there's about a serving left in here, and I'll have a good yogurt bowl. The crunch blueberry muffin flavor is really good in yogurt. Now, would I eat it as a cereal? No, but as a topping, yes. Forgot my fiber tortilla. So I do have about 7 or 8 ounces of just rotisserie chicken breast, and I just used some ketchup because I also forgot my sugar-free barbecue sauce and I can't make a wrap. So I have this, and then I have cucumbers, sugar-free French dressing, and reduced fat cheese. Sugar-free French dressing still does have fat in it, but honestly you can eat an entire bowl of this and it's so good. To wash it all down, an Aldi version of a Poppy. This one is probably my favorite flavor. I did have one serving of the zero sugar Oreos, and then I made a latte with collagen, Fairlife milk, and Nespresso. I made a high protein, high fiber grilled cheese burrito. So I used a fiber tortilla, lean ground beef. I used low fat refried beans, and then I made my own avocado verde yogurt dressing. And there's also just one serving of shredded cheese on the burrito for the grilled cheese effect. We are going on our digestive walk. My son and fiance ended up getting ice cream on our walk, but I ended up having a drumstick when I got home instead. I just realized that my face does not match my tan, so I definitely need to get a different shade of foundation. But on the bright side, I did end up finishing the day with about 2,000 calories, despite, you know, the ice cream and the cookies I had. I had a really good amount of protein and fiber as well. I didn't even go over in my carbs. Now that the summer is here, I do have like more activity. Like we do a lot of walks. I like to go for walks on lunch too. So on top of like my workouts every morning, I also walk at work, and then I walk throughout the day. And honestly, right now, this is the best that I felt about my body, mentally and physically, and it's nice to be able to eat 2,000 calories and still see success on the scale.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person. I started my day out with some black coffee with half and half in it. I was trying to have a bit of a slower morning, so I took some breaths and just tried to enjoy my coffee. For lunch, I decided to have a wrap. Had goat cheese, smashed avocado, Kalamata olives, and spring mix. I was having a lot of anxiety, so I was just trying to be really nice to myself, and part of that is just making a really nice, nutritious meal, especially something that comforts me, and this is definitely that. And my kitty decided that he wanted some sniffs. Then I made bulldog. I know this isn't the proper way to make bulldog. I just really like the broth. I just could not deal with using chopsticks today. I like adding cheddar cheese and some eggs to my ramen. And then it was dinner time. I made this really easy dish with rice and barley as the base. Seasoned that with this mushroom powder as well as these herbs. I put a layer of spinach down, some chicken thighs with slices of butter on it. I then filled my cast iron with water. I roasted that for about 45 minutes at 425. It's a super yummy dish, and the rice gets so flavorful from all the chicken juices. I had it with a side of kimchi, cabbage, and miso soup. I also tried this sugar-free root beer. It was very sweet but good. The soup was so yummy, and the kimchi just added such a punch of flavor. The chicken was so moist and the skin got really crispy on top. The bits of the rice that were touching the cast iron on the side got a little bit crunchy, but I liked that. And for dessert, I had some cottage cheese with jam and toasted sesame seeds and a side of raspberries. The cottage cheese is so tangy and sweet. I really like it. That's all. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to what I ate today as a plus size model. Okay, so around 8, I walked to go get an iced coffee and I sat under a tree and drank it and it was amazing. And then I went and bought my stuff for my smoothie bowl, which I put cottage cheese, raspberry, banana, and some juice. And it was so good with some granola on top, as well as like a hard-boiled egg. And then my friend made me another smoothie bowl that was much better than the one I made. And then I had this kombucha and then some sushi for dinner. I probably ate like a quarter of what I ordered. I ordered way too much.
What I eat in a day as a big girl who struggles with emotional eating. This morning I didn't have breakfast because I was going for a walk, so I just had this hot honey lemonade. I soon regretted skipping breakfast when I got lost trying to avoid this tunnel. You hear that? That's the sound of me struggling. I found my way back to my car and had this protein bar. My stomach was touching my back and I felt like I was going to pass out. That protein bar was the best thing I ever tasted in that moment. After grocery shopping, I came home and had some smoked salmon. I love smoked salmon. Then I had some watermelon. That watermelon was so good and so refreshing. While dinner was cooking, I had these stuffed eggs. I put cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. It was surprisingly good. I'll have to make these more often. I washed that down with this zero sugar Dr. Pepper creamy coconut. For dinner, I had rice and gravy. I haven't had rice and gravy in so long. And I had 2 bowls of this. Washed that down with 2 bottles of water. After eating that, I could not function. I went to sleep. Thanks for watching.
What I eat in a day as a fat girl. I woke up with the most violent craving for chicken and rice, so I did the only logical thing and bed rotted until lunchtime, so it felt reasonable to have at 1 p.m. I have a very basic recipe, but let me know if you're interested. I like a higher chicken to rice ratio, so that's exactly how I made it. My little tricks are pan frying the chicken for crispiness and ghee to my rice, just like mama taught, topped with yogurt, lemon, and flaky sea salt. And this is the final product. It looks absolutely beautiful. I love to just mix everything, and even though it looks like unseasoned chicken and rice, I swear it's not. 10 on 10 meal. For my sweet treat, I covered dates with chocolate and crispy quinoa. This recipe is up on the long form platform, and honestly it's so easy to make. It is going to be in my weekly rotation for a bit. And lastly, this new thing I've been doing is waiting for many hours to eat so I can justify ordering from DoorDash. It's not my most creative idea, but I did do that and got Papa John's. I had 3 or 4 pieces before calling it a night, and that's everything I ate today. Bye.
This is everything I ate in a day as a happy fat person. I started my day out with this white chocolate Ferrero Rocher, period cravings. Then I had an iced coffee. I used this ube milk. I did end up putting the whole thing in my coffee, but it was so delicious. It was sweet, but not too sweet, and I think if you really like ube, you'd like this. And then I gave Carl's Jr. a try. I've never had them before. This drink was ridiculously taped up. Got the spicy burger with jalapeno poppers on it, and I will say these waffle fries were absolutely delicious. For a fast food burger, I really, really enjoyed this. It was spicy, but not too spicy, and I really enjoyed the pickled jalapenos and how cheesy it was. Then I got Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I got their island detox, but I added some coconut. It was a little too green tasting for me. I did add some stevia drops to it because it kind of felt like I was munching on a leaf. My boyfriend decided to make an absinthe drip. I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was really cool looking. I think if you like licorice, you would like this drink. And for dinner, I made a wrap with goat cheese, avocado, tomato, lettuce. I know you guys have seen this before. I'm really sorry. I'm just kind of hyper fixating on this right now. It's just so delicious. I was still hungry, so I decided to make some bulldog. I like keeping the broth in. It just makes it extra spicy. I also added some cheddar cheese to it. I haven't had other bulldog flavors, but I definitely want to. That was all. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to what I eat in a day as a fat girl trying to get thin. Another drop this morning, and it was like a little milestone one this morning, so I'm in a very good mood. Been for my walk. I'm a little bit behind this morning, so I woke up at 4:30 and thought, oh, that's it, that's me done for the day. And then next thing I know, it's 6:30. I'd fallen back asleep, so I'm a little bit behind, but I'm just making my breakfast. Squeezy Marmite, so much better, so much less messy. And I've got some work to do today. I've also got the dog walks to do, but it looks like it wants to absolutely chuck it down, which is not the one. But yeah, I'm in such a good mood. So this is breakfast. I've got 3 of those crumpet thins because they are thin. And just some Marmite, no margarine, butter, nothing like that. That shower is so loud this morning. Anyway, that's breakfast. It's lunchtime. I'm absolutely starving. So I've got like wholemeal bread, light clover, light mayo, lettuce, and some turkey bacon. But I really fancy some pepper. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm so so hungry today. Got a real appetite. I'm trying to pace my steps better today. So I think I'm on 6.2. So not too bad. I'll easily hit 10. Oh God, this looks nice. That looks so nice. All the animals are having fights today. So I've got my turkey bacon sandwich, my beloved pop chips, and that's my lunch. It's tea time. I've made it's chicken breast in light Philadelphia garlic and chicken stock sauce, I don't know. Some little crispy potatoes done in the air fryer, some asparagus, some tender stem, some green beans. So that's my tea. I've already hit my 10,000 and I think we're going to take the dogs to the beach after tea. So I'll get more. But yeah, that's my tea. I hope it tastes nice.
Just a better version of me when I have my coffee. In particular, this coffee. I have like 3 weeks of school left. We're all on the stretch. We're tired, and coffee is necessary. It's 1:25. Lunch was taking forever, and I felt myself getting crankier and crankier by the minute. Having leftovers from last night. So teriyaki, chicken thighs, zucchini, and broccoli. This is 2 different kinds of rice. This one's actually brown rice and wild rice. This one's the brown rice and quinoa. And I'm eating with a spoon because I don't have a fork. This is so good too. Banana. Baked barbecue chicken legs, a baked potato. I've actually already been eating some of that. I got a salad that's supposed to have baby spinach, but it's more like monster spinach. It's got banana peppers, jalapeno peppers, a little bit of ranch, red onion, Parmesan cheese crisps I just crunched up on it. Like, look how big that piece of lettuce is. That's crazy. Like, how am I supposed to take this bite? I really wanted a regular potato. Okay, love you, bye.
This is what I eat in a day. Good morning, sweets. Breakfast today is a breakfast pie and a yogurt bowl. Oh yeah. A lot to do today, so I made a macadamia nut latte. Made a pepperoni deep dish pizza. Gotta have the ranch. We got Chick-fil-A and I got a lettuce wrapped jalapeno chicken sandwich, I think is what it's called. Then of course I have Chick-fil-A sauce with the fries. Have a cookie from Chick-fil-A while I watch We Were Liars. I just have to say that Chick-fil-A has the best chocolate chip cookies and I literally need 10 of these. Dinner tonight is pork chops with a little bit of mushroom gravy, jasmine rice, and honey and brown sugar carrots. I've been wanting to try these frozen Kind bars and I found them in Target. Oh yes. These were totally worth the search. They're so good. Wanna try it? Yes?
What I eat in a day is a plus-size girl who struggles with emotional eating. This morning when I got off of work, I really wanted this cereal, but I guess it wasn't in the cards for me because, what the fuck? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyway, so I had this breakfast sandwich on sourdough with some eggs, turkey sausage, spinach, and cottage cheese. Making get the egg off your lip, Lord. And then I had this flat-ass tapache that I made. It was good, though. And then I turned around and I seen the prune juice in the refrigerator, so I was like, let me get a little bit of that. Keeps me regular. When I woke up, I had some grapefruit. It was extremely bitter. But I had that with some pretzels and cheese. Just a little snack. And then for dinner, I had some shrimp quesadillas with this green dip that I made from avocados, jalapenos, spinach, and Greek yogurt. I tore that shit up. I tore it up. And then, of course, I had to have some chips to get the rest of my dip up. Then I sat here and I snacked on that until the rest of the dip was gone. I enjoy making this video. It kept me conscious. Bye.
Welcome back to what I eat in a day as a fat girl trying to get thin. It's 10 to 7 on a Sunday morning. I've already been for my walk. We're going to have a roast tonight. So lunch is probably going to be very small, but I am hungry this morning. So I've got Marmite on toast, 2 scrambled eggs with some chives and black pepper and a bit of ketchup. And that's my breakfast. I didn't gain today, I didn't lose, which I'm surprised about. I thought I'd have gained actually because I pushed my body too far yesterday, and even my Fitbit came up with a, chill love, you need to calm down. So yeah, that was fun. A bit of a slower day. Mick's got the day off, so I don't have to do all the dog walks, so I can relax my foot a little bit. But yeah, that's breakfast and I'm really looking forward to it. So it's lunchtime. I'm just having the crumpet thins, so they're like half the thickness of a normal crumpet. A little bit of Marmite and a little bit of lighter, what's the word? Cheddar. Bit of lighter cheddar. It smells very nice, although Mick thinks it smells like burning plastic, but I like the smell of it. Anyway, that's my lunch. Also gonna have one of these Trek protein bars. It's very noisy today, isn't it? Bloody animals. It's choc caramel. It's not going to be a habit having things like this. I'm having slightly more calories today just because I feel like my body's crying for some more fuel at the moment. So I'm going to have one of these. Turns out I'm not a fan of whatever that was I've just eaten. I only kept eating it for the protein. No, not for me. If I can't have a proper chocolate bar, I think I'm just not going to bother. That was disgusting. It's tea time, so that means it's roast time. We've got roast chicken, so I've still got a bit of everything that I'd normally have, just so much less. This camera angle makes it look huge. I've got some roast potatoes, some roast chicken, a Yorkshire pudding, some green beans, tender stem, carrots, and a little bit of chicken gravy. And that's my tea. I've had to listen today to my body and ease up a little bit on the activity, and yeah, I've been in pain all day, but I'm really, really looking forward to this.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person. I started my day out with this wrap, and I also had cottage cheese and raspberries. My cat very much wanted it. It was probably the salmon patty that was inside the wrap. It also had avocado, goat cheese, lettuce, tomato. Then I decided to have a black coffee. I prefer iced coffee, but I was just really cold and needed the warmth. I sipped on that while I watched Degrassi. Then I had some of this buffalo ranch popcorn from Trader Joe's. Then I had a piece of Dave's Killer toast with some butter. And for dinner, I got sandwiches from a local sandwich shop, although I will say they gave me the wrong order. I also had a sugar-free cherry wild Pepsi. And yeah, this sandwich was turkey, bacon, avocado. I got some spicy sauce on the side. Super delicious. I really liked it. I just wish I got what I ordered. Although I am a crazy person and I ordered a tuna meatball sub, so I feel like maybe they just didn't give it to me because they were like, no one would order that. I did remove all the onions because I hate onions in my sandwich. Onions can be almost anywhere else, but not in my sandwich. Also, my Pepsi was a little frozen, so it had ice chunks in it. It was really nice. And then I decided to make some rice cakes with peanut butter and chocolate syrup on top. I've never actually had a rice cake. I got the salt-free versions. The texture was so weird. It was like styrofoam. I'm a big texture person, and so it was actually really fun for me. It was just super unexpected. I did put some salt on top. I think next time I'll just get salted rice cakes. If you guys have any idea for rice cake toppings, please let me know. That was all. Thanks for watching. Love ya.
Welcome to what I eat in a day as a plus-size model who just kind of eats whatever she feels like, and I do not count calories. I had this chocolate chia seed yogurt bowl, which was so good, and then I paired it with this like savory cottage cheese bowl with a hard-boiled egg and like everything bagel seasoning. with my like drinks, like my coffee, my water. It was so good. Then I went on like a 3-hour walk and got this sourdough tartine. I have no idea what a tartine is, but it is damn good. I also got this kombucha as well as this like chicken Caesar wrap for dinner later that day. Dessert was this super cute like sorbet bowl in a mango.
This is everything I eat in a day as a happy fat person who is not on a diet. I started my day out with some iced coffee with hazelnut creamer. Hazelnut creamer is just so good. I was feeling pretty insecure because of all my zits. So on days like this, I really like to enjoy the beauty around me. For brunch, I decided to have a full English breakfast. Beans, sausage, egg, tomato, muffin. Also had some cabbage soup on the side that I've been really into lately. Had some leftover cheeses from my cheese board in the omelet, and it was just too salty. I tried the baked beans on the toast, and although I liked it more with the tomato, I think this breakfast overall was just not really for me. Sorry, please don't come for me. I love you guys. And I decided to have another iced coffee. And for dinner, I got takeout from a local Mexican place. I got 2 carne asada burritos, and it came with these jalapenos on the side. I usually like to take my first bite with you guys, but my camera wasn't rolling. Didn't expect there to be guac and pico in the burrito, but it was really good. Came with green and red salsa, but I always prefer the red. It's way spicier. The burritos were really, really yummy. The meat was so tender, and it went really well with these jalapenos, although they tasted like bell peppers, no spice at all. With that, I had a margarita with a tahini rim, and I'm the kind of person who likes to watch something while I eat dinner, so we watched the latest season of Survivor. Then I went in for a couple of raspberries. I ended the night with this absolutely delicious cocktail. It's called 11 Murder. That was all. Thanks for watching.